Hi, welcome to my channel, Takoyaki Tarot. Today is Monday, April 28th, 2025. I feel like I just had it. So before I had like a bazillion dreams last night, so that's telling me, so before I get started, I want to remind anyone that's watching that these messages are not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. If they resonate with you, use your clarity, great. If it does not, then don't force it to be your story. So, unfortunately, today's reading is going to be a love reading. And the reason why I say unfortunately is because I don't really like doing love readings. I mean, I love love. Truly. But I don't know. I just, when it comes to love readings, I kind of just, I don't know. I just prefer not to do them. It's just not something it's not like my top choice of readings, right? So, but for this reading, I'm going to be doing a love reading. Alright, so let's see. I'm going to start off with this deck. I think this, dang. Alright, this is going to be your deck, collective. And then this is going to be your person's deck. Alright? I have a feeling this is gonna be quite the ride of a reading. Oh yeah, my hair is in a process of something, so. So I'm going to get 3 for you, collective. Now, obviously, if this resonates with you, then great. If it doesn't, then don't force it to be your story, right? If you're watching for entertainment purposes, only great, because literally that's what this is for. So, enjoy. Alright, let's get 3. Upright. They have hurt me. Okay. Reverse. People don't believe in me. Okay. Why can't I tell you the truth? Upright. Alright, collective. So you could be holding on to some hurt, some past hurt from a person or this person. And I feel like you're holding on to that. You're not exactly expressing that to your person or to this person. For some of you, this is your person that you're currently entwined with. That word is very specific. Yeah, I did not do my hair at all. I just put it up and I left my braids. So for some of you, this is someone that you're currently entwined with. For some of you, this is someone that you're deliberately keeping at a distance from you. I don't know why. But it could be because you feel like they have hurt you, all right? And there's something about mind reading. I feel like you're expecting them to read your mind, and you're expecting them to pick up on the fact that they hurt you. But to be realistic, you're going to have to communicate that, right? Especially if you're keeping this person at a distance and they're unsure as to why. It's because it says, why can't I tell you the truth? So for some of you, you feel like this person that you're currently entwined with, or you're deliberately keeping at a distance, that they hurt you. All right, but I feel like there's some pride here. That's probably why. Why can't I tell you the truth? Because you're pride. Because you feel like maybe they should already know, or it's your job, or it's their job to know. You're being a little petty. All right, and she does this all the time. She's always putting like wax in my candles. It's so funny. She's like, I have to go to work now. I'm like, okay. She's like, okay, I'm doing my cards. I'm like, okay. She's so funny. What happened? No. Put that up there, please, because that's not a toy. Mm-hmm. Baby, I'm so sorry. You have all the toys in the world. That's not a toy.
I want to go.
Yeah, but the one thing that you want to play with is not a toy. It's a DVD.
I want to watch.
What are you eating? What are you eating? Your pancakes? Okay. So yeah, why can't I tell you the truth? I feel like for some of you, it's a little bit, it is pride, right? Which that would be you're being a little petty, because how are they going to know? Especially if this person is not. Yes, my love.
I watch Pokemon.
You want to watch the Pokemon? Black and white? Pokemon Black and White. Yeah, okay. Alright, hold on. Alright, I'm back. I also had to get some more candy. Alright. So yeah, why can't I tell you the truth? It's pride. A little bit is pride, so that's being petty. So come on, like, communicate, right? Try to learn how to communicate. There was something else that I was picking up on. No, you go eat yours. I have mine.
But there's no way.
Yes, there's a way. You have to eat it. There was something else that I was picking up on, but I keep getting like interrupted, and when it's like losing my train of thought. I had it. They have hurt me. Why can't I tell you the truth? Part of that. Okay, baby. Part of that is pride. No, you have yours. Don't be greedy.
I don't want it. I want.
No, you're being greedy.
I want some more. Got it.
No.
See?
This one's mommy's.
But
you have yours. Don't do that.
I don't have more red.
So I don't know what to tell you. You have to wait till later.
I got.
It's not cute to be greedy.
I want chips for free.
Okay, well, finish your pancakes. You already ate your eggs. She left. And then, okay, so I'm just going to move on. They have hurt me. Why can't I tell you the truth? Part of that is pride. But that's not entirely it. I feel like, there's something more. There's like a small percentage of it is pride, because you feel like they should know, or whatever the case it is. I'm gonna have to get back on that. But then we have people don't believe in me in reverse. That's false. All right, people do believe in you. People are inspired by you. People see you. All right. I don't know. There could be some insecurities going on with you, collective. If this resonates with you, you could be dealing with some insecurities because you're holding on. So whatever pain that you're holding on to, right, from whoever hurt you, you need to be careful with that. You need to address that, and you need to communicate that to the person. If this is the person that you're currently entwined with, or you're deliberately keeping at a distance, and this person may not exactly understand why you're keeping them at a distance. But I feel like for those of you that this resonates with, it would be in your best interest to communicate with this, because if not, it's going to grow and fester, and it's going to grow into more than one thing unintentionally, right? It's going to manifest itself into a lot of negative things, and I feel like this could already start, or this could end up like, well, this person hurt me, this person hurt me. You're constantly ruminating on that, thinking about that, right? And you need to be careful, because it's going to lead to other things. Because now there's this card that says people don't believe in me, but that's not true. People do believe in you, but because you're kind of like in the mindset, or you're thinking about this hurt that was caused by you by this person, it's kind of like branching off into like some sort of insecurity. And now it's just like, well, this person hurt me, so now they don't. It could be this person that you feel like they don't believe in you because they hurt you. It's a whole, listen, communicate, right? If not to this person, then to the Most High God, to yourself. Be honest with yourself, be open with yourself, right? Like, there's nothing wrong in admitting when you're hurt, if you're hurt, even to yourself, right? Because some people be like, oh, I'm not hurt, right? But like, so there's nothing wrong with admitting, like, yes, this hurt me, I am hurt, like, this is affecting my feelings. Well, like, admit it to yourself at least, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. Because I feel like the more you admit to yourself, like, I need a day off, or I need to cry, or I'm upset, or, you know, I'm happy, like, don't only just, like, you're human, okay? Let you feel your emotions, alright? There's no such thing as being too prideful where you can't admit that you're human. You're not a machine. Don't act like because you're hurt, this person's supposed to like see it that you're hurt and then they're gonna fix the problem. You're not a machine. You're human, right? And I feel like for a lot of you, if you're not even admitting this to yourself, then how are you expecting this person to pick up on that if you're hiding it from yourself? That's interesting though. People don't believe in me, but that came out in reverse. People do believe in you, right? For some of you, that could be something underlining as well. You're holding on to some pain from someone else, and then you have some insecurities that people aren't seeing you. People aren't believing in you. That's fake. That's false, all right? That's not real. Be careful, because some of you could even be tacking on, like adding on, like, so it's kind of like this person hurt you, and now you're gonna add on this insecurity, and now you're gonna add on this, and now you're gonna add on this. Like, don't turn a molehill into a mountain. All right, don't do that. I feel like this is. We have the Nine of Pentacles upright. That's good. That's your energy. You could be a divine feminine or divine masculine. Take it how it resonates. But you are independent, healthy, wealthy, everything in between. You're smart. You're self-sufficient. You got it going on. Right? You're doing it on your own pretty much. You care about yourself. You're happy. You're successful in life. With this Virgo energy, I feel like with this Virgo energy, with the Nine of Pentacles that came out, this is a very good time to analyze exactly what this is, to get like, come on, like, just figure what this is out, right? Figure it out and then move on, right? Don't be holding on to this. Just, I feel like a part of it is like you're because you got to be careful too, right? So being in this energy is great, right? The Nine of Pentacles. Who wouldn't want to be the Nine of Pentacles, right? But be careful of you being in Nine of Pentacles, of being in the energy like, well, you should figure it out. I'm too busy. You should figure it out. Well, you should have known, or, right? Because realistically, no one is too wealthy to communicate their feelings. No one is too independent to communicate their feelings. No one is too regal to communicate their feelings, right? Especially if this is someone that you are entwined with, right? If this is your person, right? Like, I feel like no one is too, like, no one, right? Not even me, no one. No human is too good to admit when, especially when it comes to their person that they are entwined with or they are emotionally involved with, whatever the case it is. No one is too good to not speak up on when they're feeling a certain kind of way that is hurting them, all right? Now, sometimes it's like, it doesn't make sense, but I just feel like you, collective, with this Virgo energy, you need to really take care of this, right? Analyze the situation at hand so that way you can move on. All right. Why can't I tell you the truth? Yeah, I'm getting this feeling that it's kind of like, well, you should already know. You should figure it out. And I feel like that's being prideful and petty, right? Like, you could be a divine feminine, divine masculine, right? Like, I just feel like even at the end of the day, like, you should really try to, I don't know, just communicate. And there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like if this is your person, collective, there's nothing wrong with communicating. It's not like it's going to set you back, right? If anything, who knows? It might, nothing might change, or it might continue to elevate you, right? And your progress in your future. But it's not like it's going to set you back, right? It's not like you're being told to communicate to like a bunch of karmics that don't mean you any well. Like, you're already good, you're fine, right? That's why I feel like I'm trying to say that, like, no one is too good and wealthy to admit that they are human. Two cards. Knight of Swords reverse, Six of Cups upright. This is tricky. Three of Wands reverse. So I feel like I kind of understand this now. I feel like for a lot of you, the reason why you feel like there's no point in communicating, they should already know, they should already pick up on that. I feel like from your perspective, it's kind of like if you have this conversation or if you talk to them, it's just going back to the beginning, and like you just don't want to start over. You don't want to keep having this conversation, or you don't want to continue this conversation, or you don't want to like have, like, I don't know, communicate this and then, I don't know, like go back to the beginning and then it happens again. I feel like with the Knight of Swords reverse and the Six of Cups upright, I feel like the way this person hurt you, they could have like bullied you or been a tyrant, or you could have felt oppressed or controlled by this person. And I feel like if that's the case, to you it's obvious. This person could be none the wiser. I bullied you. I did that. And but from your perspective, it's like it's not obvious to you that you did X, Y, Z. Like, you don't know. Like, that's why I feel like for you and your perspective, you're like, well, you should already know. You should already know. Like, hello, right? But I feel like in the past, this person was like a bully, a tyrant. They were, I don't know, you could have felt chaotic, or you could have felt like very oppressed by this chaotic energy. And I feel like with the Knight of Swords reverse, it's like there's something about this energy that's also disorganized. So if you communicate this, you just feel like it's going to, I don't know, put a bump in your path, and then you're gonna have to start back over from the beginning. I think that's why you don't. That's why for you it's like, well, you should already know. Like, that's why I was from another perspective. It does seem petty and proud and prideful, right? Right, but that's from an outsider perspective. But when you really get into it, right, and it could seem that way because you're in the Nine of Pentacles. So from any other person, because you're in the Nine of Pentacles, people might see you as you're just being prideful, you're just being petty, blah, 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 right? But if you look at the history, which is a Six of Cups, the history behind this Six of Cups is this, the Knight of Swords reverse. That's the history, right? So people are just looking at you from the now perspective, the Knight of Pentacles upright. That's how people view you, right? So people aren't exactly looking at the history of a situation, which was the Nine of Swords reverse. So people could be saying, that's why I'm over here saying that's petty and that's prideful. But the history of the situation actually makes sense. That's why from your perspective, you're like, well, you should already know. You should already know. That's why I was saying in the beginning, you're expecting this person to already know, right? But now, when you really get into it, it makes sense. They're the bully, so it does make sense that they should already know. That's why the Three of Wands came out in reverse. The Three of Wands reverse and the Nine of Swords reverse. They have something in common, which is disorganization. And with this Virgo energy, Virgos are really good with organization, analyzing details, planning, blah, 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 blah. But they're really, really good at that. So I feel like for you, from your perspective, right, it's kind of like you should already know. And on top of that, I don't want to have this conversation with you. I don't want to communicate with you because it's just going to put me out of balance. It's going to put a bump in my path and blah, 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 blah. Right? You should already know because this is the same history that we're both in. That's interesting. That makes a lot of sense. So this person could have also bullied you. Not only were they bullying you, being a tyrant and oppressive and chaotic in your energy, but they were also kind of making you feel like it's kind of like, I'm the only one that loves you. I'm the only one that's your friend. I'm the only one that cares about you. I'm the only one that's here for you. I'm the only one that supports you. Right? They could have made you feel that way. But now that you're in this Nine of Pentacles, that's one person. It's just you, yourself, and yourself. You are here. Right? You got yourself in the Nine of Pentacles, but this person really bullied you into thinking that they would be the only ones to... But last time I checked, there's only one person in the Nine of Pentacles. I don't know any tarot deck that has two people in the Nine of Pentacles. Right? But it's something... Yeah, this is... No. This is not someone you're intertwined with. I feel like the reason why I was getting entangled with, this person is still trying to be in your energy, but they're like oblivious. Like, what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? I did that. This person is playing an oblivious game. I didn't know. And they're only doing that so that way they can have access to your energy. I'm also getting that they could also be talking to other people. I don't know why they won't talk to me. I don't know why they won't allow me. I don't know why they won't communicate with me. I don't know why. They're playing a game where they're trying to be oblivious as to they don't know why, right? They don't know why there's a separation. They don't know why, right? So this person, okay, this has got to be like an ex of yours or someone that you're separated with. So this is someone like you're married with, you're separated, or someone you're going through a breakup, or someone you are. This is someone that is trying to find, like, I did that. I didn't know I did that. I'm sorry. I didn't know that. This is them. But from your perspective, right, you know what's what. You separated yourself from this person to be the Nine of Pentacles upright. Also, there's something about, like, you know for a fact this person was a bully in your past and your history. They were a bully. I keep getting that. They were unorganized and very chaotic. They didn't know what they were doing, and they were taking it out on you, and then making you seem like people don't support you, people don't love you, people don't care about you. I feel like this person was also doing a lot of projection. That could have been how they felt because of how unorganized they were, how chaotic they were, how much of a bully and a tyrant they were. But from your perspective, I can see why you're just like, well, you should figure it out. You should figure it out. And I feel like you're not exactly rushing to communicate with this person or rushing to reconcile things with this person because you're in the Nine of Pentacles. You're by yourself, healthy, wealthy, independent, self-sufficient, living in your abundance, your dreams, your goals, you're organized in your life. You're fine. And I feel like this person, they're trying to, I don't know why you want to talk to me back in your life. But from your perspective, you do know. And from any other person's perspective, they could be trying to put this illusion out to other people to make it seem Like, oh yeah, they're just being prideful and petty because I didn't do anything wrong to them. They're just not talking to me because they're being prideful and petty and blah, blah, blah. All because they're in the Nine of Pentacles, or all because they have a job, or they have a career, or because they're this and they're that. They're just being petty. That's from their perspective, right? Because that's what they want to see, and that's what they're kind of like putting out there. That's the energy that they're putting out there, right? Because overall, people are seeing you in this Nine of Pentacles energy. So they're really trying to play that game of, I don't know why they won't talk to me. I don't know why they won't talk to me. Oof, what? I wish things were different, and literally just kept falling out. This is from this person. I wish things were different. Yeah. Okay. You're entitled to your wishes. That's it. They're entitled to their wishes. Let them. So this person could be wishing that maybe they weren't a bully in the past, a tyrant, disorganized, chaotic in the past. Maybe they're wishing that they didn't hurt you, they didn't treat you the way. But I'm only getting that they're only wishing that is because, again, there's only one person in this Nine of Pentacles. Right? Because now they're wishing that if things were different, they too could be in the Nine of Pentacles with you. But there's only one person in the Nine of Pentacles. This is your abundance, your money, your finances, your organized life, your dreams, your health, your wealth, your self-sufficiency, your independence. This is yours. So now they're only wishing that things were different because, well, I want to walk down the road of independence with you. I want to walk down the path of Nine of Pentacles with you, leading to the Ten of Pentacles. No. So now they want to say you're being prideful and petty because you don't want to communicate with them, and you don't want to allow them in, and you don't want to share your abundance with them. That's fine. Let them. And if anybody else wants to think that, let them. That's. I told you, baby. But you gotta be just. Shh. Don't scare them away. Finally, they found the bird feeders. I've been leaving bird crumbs and seeds so that way they can see, hello, there's food for you here. And now they finally found it. It took them like a day and a half, 2 days though, so it's not bad. But yeah, they're only putting that illusion out. Oh, they're just being petty because of this, or they're just being prideful, or blah blah blah. Let them. If they want to keep trying to, because it's not really working, right? But if they want to keep putting out that illusion that you're being prideful and petty and you don't want to talk. Oh, they got a new job now, so they don't want to talk to me. Or they got a new car now, so they don't want to talk to me. Or they got a new friend now, so, you know, they're too good for me now, but... Here. Here.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Nope, go.
Okay.
Right? They're using any and every excuse as to why you won't communicate with them, instead of looking at the history of the situation, right? What if my understanding is from what happened before, right? Because put it like this, people only look at the crash out, but what led up to the crash out? What led up to the argument? What led up to the blow up? What led up to the breakup? What led up to the separation? What were the things that led up to that very moment, right? But this person is like, they're not even touching on that. They're just, I don't know why, right? But it's kind of like, what led up to that? What led up to that? And on top of that, whatever led up to now this being a person of your past, right, also had a part in you being in the Knight of Pentacles, right? Because obviously you're doing very well without this person. You're healthy, you're wealthy, you're fine, you're smart, you're independent, you're beautiful, you're organized. You're obviously doing very well without this person in your environment and your life, and you're doing very, very well with this person, without this person. And it shows. It shows. I feel like this person is going to, they want to use any and every excuse other than like looking at the history, you know. This is definitely like an ex of yours or something. I'm trying my best to forgive, but it came out in the reverse. So whatever past, whatever pain, whatever this person is going through, or whatever, basically, it's giving hurt people, right? So whatever pain and trauma and betrayal that they experienced in their life, that in turn made them want to be a bully, right? It's like they got hurt, so now they want to take it out on someone else for, like, you know, they felt like they had no control or power in their home growing up, and so now they wanted to have some sort of power, so they bullied other people, whatever. So whatever pain, trauma, and betrayal that they experienced, which made them be like this tyrannical bully towards you, the card that came out says, I'm trying my best to forgive. That's a lie, because they're not. They're still trying to be a bully, and they're still not trying to heal this, because if that was the case, they wouldn't be trying to, I don't know why they won't talk to me, back into your life. I don't know why they won't communicate with me, back into your life. All right? They're trying to use any and every excuse to try and get back into your good graces, other than, well, I'm sorry I was a bully. All right? So they're definitely not trying to do that. It doesn't seem like it. I can't say for sure, but from what my cards are telling me, it doesn't seem like this person is trying to do their best to forgive what they need to forgive in their life, okay? So it's kind of like this person, whatever they went through in their life, they became a bully towards you, and they took it out on you. And you was like, okay, well, that's enough. So you separated yourself, right? And now this person wants to you separated yourself, and you became the Nine of Pentacles energy. This is you. This is what you turned out to be, the Nine of Pentacles energy upright. And now this person wants to communicate with you. Well, I don't know why she won't communicate with me. I don't know why he won't communicate with me. I don't know what happened. I don't know what. But from your perspective, it's like, well, yeah, they hurt me. And why can't I tell you the truth? Because I feel like you should already know what you did. And yeah, that may be petty and prideful. But you also had me believing that the only person that cared and loved and supported me was the bully that was bullying me and tormenting me and hurting me every single day. And you had the collective believing that the very person that's bullying them and hurting them and tormenting them every single day is the only person that cares about them and loves them and supports them. That's twisted. So that's why I feel like from your perspective, they should already know, which actually does make sense. They should know. But again, because they're not trying to actually heal, they're trying to, I don't know why they won't communicate with me, back into your life. Okay. So now that's a whole full circle. Okay, that makes sense. I'm going to get two more, and then I'll continue on with tarot, and I will close the reading. Be careful. Karma. Reverse. Yeah. The reason why they're trying so hard to communicate with you, because they feel like if they communicate with you, they'll be able to get back into your good graces and enjoy this Nine of Pentacles energy with you, walk down this path of the Nine of Pentacles with you. Why? Because they're trying to avoid karma. They don't want to be experiencing whatever karma that they're experiencing, 333, 3331. They don't want to experience that. They're trying to avoid that. So how else can you avoid poverty, financial struggle, homelessness, emotional depravity is what I'm hearing. They're trying to avoid all the bad things that are about to hit them by basically having you be their saving grace. They're trying to avoid that. So, and I feel like from your perspective, it's kind of like, well, why would I let you? Why would I communicate with you? Why would I talk to you? You hurt me. And that's not, why can't I tell you the truth? Because I feel like you should already know that. That's not something I should have to communicate with you. You were in there. You were actively the one that was doing it. I shouldn't have to continue to talk to you about that. Right? Not only that, but this person had you believing they were the only ones. But this person wants to be like, oh, ever since they got that job, or ever since this, or ever since they're, I just feel like they're too good, and blah, 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 and this. Let's get one more. I feel like this is kind of like cry wolf too. There's something here that this person is crying about when it comes to you, and people are just like turning the other cheek. It's like whenever this person is talking about you, it's like they've overused something. Could be a karmic air sign, could be a karmic Scorpio. Or it could be the fact that they over manipulated a situation, or they over manipulated your energy, or tried to over manipulate a situation or a narrative. That's what it is. They over manipulated a narrative about you. And now that they're crying about you or saying, oh, I don't know why, people are just like, they're turning the other cheek because it's like, they're immune to this now. They over manipulated a narrative about you. So they could have been a negative way, and now they're trying to manipulate a narrative about you being in the Knight of Pentacles, and that's why you won't communicate with them. What was that? What?
Water.
You want water? Hold on. Okay, so that's that. Alright. Bless you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bless you. Bless you. I have trouble to express myself. But it came out in the reverse. I feel like there's so much that they're lying about. I have trouble to express myself. No, they don't. They just don't want to express themselves to you. They know what their pain and their hurt is, and they know what they're feeling, right? But they're not doing anything to heal, to fix it, right? I have trouble to express myself. They know exactly what they're feeling. They know exactly what they're doing. They know exactly what's going on. I just feel like this is somebody that wants to utilize you for your Nine of Pentacles energy. They want to walk down the path of abundance, finances, health, wealth, organization. Because your life is good. Your life is organized. Your money is good. Your opportunities are good. You're on the right path. It's clear. There's no dark clouds. Right? So they want that because there's about to be a storm that's hitting them, or they could already be in the storm with no umbrella, and they're wet and soaked and cold and tired and hungry and starving and broke, and they're tired of it. And it could have only been like a week of this. But they're tired of this, right? They don't want to be in this energy anymore, right? Maybe like a month at most, but they don't want to be in this energy anymore. They know exactly what they're feeling. And I do feel like this person's going to continue to be a bully because they're not exactly working on healing this, right? Healing their pain, forgiving those that hurt them, and they're not exactly focused on that. What they're focused on right now is getting out of this storm that they're in, or that is about to hit them, because with you, the sun is shining, birds are chirping, right? Grass is green, flowing in abundance. You're great, right? So I regret my behavior only because it locked them out of your Nine of Pentacles energy. That's only why, right? Because in their mind, if they weren't a bully, they could have enjoyed this Nine of Pentacles energy with you. They could have been walking down this Nine of Pentacles path with you. That's the only reason why, right? Not because they genuinely care, not because they're genuinely sorry. No, only because they're missing out on money that they don't have access to because they were mean to you. That's why. Now, in their mind, if they were nice to you, they could have had access to your money. That's literally as basic and simple as I can make it. This person regrets being a bully to you because now they don't have access to money that is rightfully yours and that you have, right? So now they're like, well, maybe if I weren't a bully, I could have also had access to their money, right? So this karma that they're in right now could be like a financial storm, debts, bills piling up, lights being turned off, can't afford groceries, no vacation, car payments, car breaking down, car parts. If they have children, childcare, babysitters. That's it. When you really get down to the basic, it's that. They regret being mean to you because they can't walk down the path of money with you. Your money. That's it. That's why. That's the only reason why they want to be... I don't know why they want to talk to me back into your energy. Right? And not only that, but be careful because this person is going to try to utilize and... That's... Wow. Man, this candy's so good. It's like the little sweet tart chews. This person's going to try to make you feel guilty about you being in a Nine of Pentacles. They're going to try to weaponize that somehow. Right? Oh, you wouldn't... They're going to make it seem like you're the villain for being in the Nine of Pentacles, which you... Here's the thing. When you're in the Nine of Pentacles upright, that's because you did the good, honest Lord's work to get there. You did it rightfully so. Now, if you were the Nine of Pentacles reversed, you're just someone who slept their way to the top. A gold digger, a hoe, right? If you will. But you're not. You did it the right way, which is why you're actually able to enjoy this. And this person, they only want to... I don't know why they won't talk to me back into your life to be in that. They want to walk down this path with you. Not because they love you, not because they're sorry, not because, you know, they want to heal or they're healing. No, it literally says, I regret my behavior. That's it. They only regret their behavior because they're locked out of heaven. Which is what? You're fine. The Nine of Pentacles is mostly known for financially wealthy and being on a path towards the Ten of Pentacles. After Nine of Pentacles is the Ten of Pentacles. And the Ten of Pentacles is the highest you can get when it comes to money. Like, you're good, right? And then the Queen, King of Pentacles, right? Whatever. Well, no, it's the Page, Knight, the King, Queen, whatever. But when it comes to the minors, right? The Ten of Pentacles card, that's good. That's like you're, right? But you're the Nine of Pentacles. That's still pretty darn good. That's the only reason why this person wants to walk down this path of abundance with you. The path that you worked and dedicated and made sure you did. Like, you did the work to get here. Honestly, truly. Truly. Honestly, truly. Money. We are a wealthy kingdom. King of Wands reverse. This is who this is. This is who's... I don't know why I wanted to say it like this, but this is who's been sniffing your butt. So you have someone who's lazy and they don't want to do the work, right? They don't want to heal. They don't want to pay their karmic debts. They don't want to open up to you. They don't want to express their feelings to you. Honestly, too, it doesn't seem like this person doesn't know who they are, and they were trying to make it seem like you didn't know who you were by trying to confuse you, by trying to like bully you, but at the same time say that they were the only ones that cared and supported and loved you. But that's how they felt. And not only that, but they were trying to distort your sense of like identity because they don't have a solid foundation sense of identity, right? So they were not only that, but they're lacking confidence, they have a lot of insecurities, and I don't know, they could not feel attractive. The Knight of Pentacles upright, you're very attractive, healthy, wealthy, and like your health. What's one thing that all attractive people have in common? They're in good health. That's it, right? A healthy person is an attractive person. It doesn't matter if you're broke, But if you have your health and you're in good spirits and you're right and you have that healthy glow to you, that automatically makes you attractive. So not only are you wealthy, but you're attractive as well. So this person could have issues with their health, or they don't feel attractive, all right? They could be attractive because of the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. I feel like the Queen of Wands, King of Wands, they are always, they're just attractive people, right? But the King of Wands upright, they might not feel attractive. And because they don't feel attractive, they do things that make them definitely for sure look unattractive, right? Like you could be a very handsome man or woman, but if you're a gold digger, that's not going to make you look good. If you're a really nasty, mean person, that's not going to make you look good. It just makes you look ugly because your spirit is ugly, right? I'm also getting this person, they don't exactly know what else to do in their life, right? They want to remain that, they want to keep that illusion of being free, because I just did Aries, Leo, and now I'm on Sagittarius within the King of Wands, right? So they want to maintain that illusion that they are free, right? With the karma in reverse. But the thing is, they know that they're about to they're going to have to pay their karmic debts, right? But they feel like if they can walk down your Knight of Pentacles path with you, they can remain free. But that's not going to happen. They have karmic debt to pay. Which is one thing about a Sagittarius, is that their freedom to explore and to adventure and do this, to do whatever they want, whenever they want, is very, very important to a Sagittarius. Okay, their freedom is very crucial to a Sagittarius. But I do feel like because karmic debts is in reverse, they're trying to maintain that illusion that if they can just talk to you and be in your good graces, that it'll save them, right, from being locked up or in jail or imprisoned or poverty, homelessness, having to, no, I can't go out with you because I have to take this extra shift to make sure I can make enough to pay that bill, all right? So that's the King of Wands. I do feel like this doesn't seem like a fire sign, though. I keep landing on a karmic Scorpio, but it could be a karmic air sign, a karmic water sign, a karmic fire. It could be any sign, really. But that's just the if I really want to like pinpoint why this person is the way they are. Like, this is me just showing you who you are, karmic masculine. This is why you do what you do. And this is exactly why this divine feminine will have no parts of it. This is why, like, she knows who you are. She knows what you're about. She knows your intentions. She knows why you're doing this. She knows the reasons why. And that's why she feels like she doesn't have to justify explaining why the truth is as to, like, I shouldn't have to explain myself to you. You hurt me and you know what you did. And I shouldn't have to communicate that to you. I shouldn't have to explain that to you. And she's right. Now that I've done this reading, she's absolutely right. It is very justified as to why she shouldn't have to communicate this to you. Because you should already know. Right? It's at this point, now that I've done this reading thus far, it's kind of like self-explanatory as to why this divine feminine and the Knight of Pentacles energy, or divine masculine and the Knight of Pentacles energy, you're absolutely right in not feeling like you should have to communicate this to this person. You're right. For what? It's kind of like you saw this person stealing your bike, you know they stole your bike, and you got a new bike, right? So put it like this. You had a bike, right? And this person, they were like, okay, can I borrow your bike and I'll bring it back? And you're like, okay, sure, you can borrow my bike. So they bring back your bike, but it's missing a tire. The handlebars are broken. The seat is scratched up. All the stickers are gone. The paint has been chipped off. There's dirt all over it, mud all over it. So now you have a new bike. And this person's like, hey, can I borrow your bike? And you're like, no. So it's kind of like, last time I let you borrow my bike, you destroyed it. And you brought it back to me as if nothing was... like it was fine. So of course you're justified into not letting that person borrow your brand new bike that you just got, and already they want to borrow it when you saw what happened, what they did to the last time, right? You saw what they did last time to your heart. No. So you're justified in not giving this person your heart, your time, your attention, your bike, whatever. You saw what happened last time, and You're perfectly fine. And the Nine of Pentacles. So there's nothing, you don't have to let them borrow your bike. You don't have to give them your heart. You don't have to do any of that. You're perfectly fine. This is a King of Wands reverse. They're scared of having to pay their karmic debts. 10 of Cups reverse. Wow, yeah. There's nothing in this for you. And you know that. I have trouble expressing myself in the reverse. They don't want to. Deliberately, purposely. They don't want to open up with you. They don't want to be in this 10 of Cups with you. That's not what this is in it for. They're not communicating. They're not trying to be around you for the 10 of Cups upright. They don't love you. They don't like you. There's no emotions in this for you. They have no intentions of opening up or opening their heart to you. They don't want that. They don't want you. They want the Knight of Pentacles energy that you're in. They want to walk that with you. They want to be in that with you. Not because they love you, they care about you. No. They don't love you. They don't care about you. They want to get out of karma. They want you to be their saving grace. That's it. I had a dream last night, and go to your room, please.
No.
She said no. Alright, so maybe I won't tell you the dream. But it was giving basically the dream that I was about to tell you. I'll just give you an idea of what it's about. So it was kind of like the princess has escaped, right? Like a princess is like being locked in a room or in a tower. You found a way to escape, and then the person that put you in the room, they sent out their cronies or their people to go and find you and bring you back to them, right? And as they spotted you, you're climbing this tower, but they saw you, and you saw that they saw you, and then they basically got you and brought you back to this King of Wands reverse. That was, I can't really tell you the dream because she's right there and it's actually kind of dark. Some of it is really dark, but that's like an idea of the dream. I don't know why they won't talk to me. I don't know why they won't let me around them. I don't know why. So that's why I'm saying this person's trying to put out an illusion, right? Like, I don't know why. And the illusion that they're putting this out to are to people who are very like this King of Wands reverse is putting out this illusion to people around them, and these people will respond with, well, do you want us to talk to them? Do you want us to reach out to them? This person is purposely, deliberately putting out that illusion to people who are none the wiser about what the history of the situation actually is. People don't know that, right? So whoever this person, this King of Wands reverse, is putting out this illusion to, I don't know why the Divine Feminine won't talk to me. I don't know why Divine Masculine won't talk to me. They're saying that to people who would be like, who are just like, I don't know, flunkies or whatever. But they're saying that to people who will be like, well, do you want us to message them? Do you want us to talk to them for you? Do you want us to, well, if they're going to be at this place at this time, we can bump into them and we can try and get you guys to meet up and talk in person and blah, blah, blah. We can try and orchestrate something so that way you can talk to them. All right? That's what they're doing. I get one more and I close it. Last card. My nose is itchy. The Lovers. Upright. Yeah. It's so crazy. I was literally just talking about how this person doesn't like you and love you, don't want to be with you. But they're giving this illusion that they do like you and love you and want to be with you. I feel like this person, they don't even know. This person's like, they love you but they hate you. They like you but they dislike you. It's so funny because I literally had someone tell me one time, Never mind.
No, it's our house. It's our house. Oh, no. It's our house.
Yeah,
It is our house.
even if they did have feelings or emotions for you, at the end of the day, that's not what they're looking for. They're not looking to invest and to grow and thrive and be happily in love with you. That's not what they're aiming for. Okay, what they're really aiming for is how to get out of their karmic debts. They have no money. You have money. They want your money. It's kind of like, even if they have love for you, their love for their own security and survival trumps the love that they have for you if they have love for you. And now I'm throwing their if because the Lovers came out. But it's right next to the Ten of Cups reverse. I feel like if they do have love for you, that's not... It's like they can't really afford to love you right now. Because they have a lot of karma that they're trying to avoid. There's something very lazy about this person too. The King of Wands reversed, very lazy, very unmotivated, very... I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. Energy. They're just not... I don't know. This person, they're coming towards you in all the wrong ways, for all the wrong reasons. And they don't even know who they are. They don't even know what they want to do. Right? But they want to be around you. That's a fact. That right there is a fact. That's a fact. They want to be around you. They want to talk to you. They want to be in your energy. Those are all facts. But they love and they hate you. They like and they dislike you. They're lazy. They're unmotivated. They're a bully. And you're just not... Bye.